feel like a brand new person because I just got my braces taken off. Retainers are in. I'm also wearing contacts right now, so I really do feel like that scene after the montage when they make over a nerd girl in a TV show. Okay, I am specifically picturing Angelica Vale on, I think it was Soñadora. That's me right now. I just realized it said Angelica Vale. I'm pretty sure that's a completely different actress. And I've kind of been cooped up in the house a lot lately. Like, I've just been working out of here, doing everything from here, haven't really been leaving. So I'm gonna try to make it a point this week to get the hell out. I have some small client projects right now, so I think during the week when I work on those, I want to actually leave the house and do that. And funnily enough, I did recently win 10 day passes to this co-working space, so I'll probably go there one of the days, maybe another cafe the next. But today, it's Friday. I've already kind of finished my work day, but I do have plans to go out after. We're gonna go to Shakespeare in the Park, which I'm excited about. I haven't been in years. That should be cool, so that's the first time I'm getting out of the house. And then I think on Sunday I have a hot girl walk I'm going to. We'll see what else we get up to this week. Should be leaving the house and working, and even when I'm working I'm gonna try leaving the house. My friend's gonna get here within the next couple hours, so I'm gonna start making sandwiches so we can take them to Shakespeare in the Park, and I'll see you later. Oh, you thought this wasn't a cooking channel? Well, I'm just here to subvert expectations. Today we are going full George R.R. Martin and changing things up. What? He changes things up.
That's your first thought of George R.R. Martin? He changes things up?
He subverts expectations.
He subverted everyone's expectations when they expected the last book to already be out.
Or when they expected the last episode to be good. That wasn't him, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna make the sandwiches for Shakespeare in the Park. Also, I wanted to use like a harder bread now that I got my braces taken off because I've only been eating really soft bread. So I got some baguettes. First things first, bag salad. I always just use these as a cheat code so that I don't have to cut greens or add my own dressing or anything. Like, it's all just in here. I'm sure it's filled with microplastics, but you know, that just adds a little bit extra sazon. Now, put your bag of salad in another bag. Open this bad boy up. Add in all the fixins, cheese, crunch cheese, and the dressing. Oh, I almost left the bag in there. You want a nice balloon bag that gives you the best shake. So I have like this Italian sampler thing, and we're also just gonna try to get rid of the deli meat we have, so these sandwiches are gonna be a mix of everything. This is how I learned to cut bread at Subway, so, you know, just know that you're learning how to make this sandwich from a certified sandwich artist. I mean, I was certified at the time, food serve safe, and my title was sandwich artist, therefore I was a certified sandwich artist. I've cut all my breads. Now it's time for the spreads. So my friend told me she doesn't like mayo and mustard in sandwiches, which is great because I actually normally use hummus as a spread on sandwiches these days. First we're putting some hummus on that bad boy, followed by our salad mix. I'm doing a little bit of fig and orange spread on the side just to give that little sweet and salty taste. I think this is turkey. We're adding Swiss. And I think that's it. Here's the final sandwich. I'm just gonna assembly line the rest of them and then I'll be good. a few things are happening here. I don't know where to start. One, we just got a printer, a heat press, and a mug press. More details about those later, but I just wanted to sit here and quickly show you my chaos. You can't really see how messy this office is, but it is the biggest mess it's been since I think ever. And the other thing I'm doing is condensing a lot of the party supplies I have throughout the house and just putting them in this giant bin that I got at Walmart a long time ago. But doing that is kind of making me realize I actually have a very organized, perhaps a bit too organized, way of planning for parties and events and gatherings. So I'm thinking I might turn that into a video. Let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in, because I even have a little Notion template that I use every single time. And I was like, oh my god, that's like such a, like, it's not Quiero Prints or Quiero Creative related, but I feel like it is still showing you process, showing how to do things, and like it could be work related for anyone who has to plan events for what they do. I've collected so much party stuff over the years of just having gatherings that I am finally turning that into a process of its own. Like, not to think of everything in my life as work, because I truly enjoy what I do, I guess. Like, I enjoy hosting events and gatherings, and I enjoy the work that I do, and I also really like being organized and having spreadsheets for everything and things like that. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop in and say I'm doing a bunch of things at once. And the reason I started doing this whole party bin thing right now was because some of the party supplies were in these shelves and in the shelves over there, and also in my husband's office. So I needed to clear the shelves in order to put the new heat press and mug press and the printer in those shelves. So after that, all my party goods had nowhere to go. I keep calling them party goods, but just like decor and supplies and things like that. I think I call them party goods because I used to work for a party goods department at a retailer. Oh, I guess I could just talk about them because they don't exist anymore. The 99-cents only stores. That was one of my first jobs as a graphic designer. I used to do their packaging, and a lot of it was for the party goods department, so it was a lot of just seasonal design and like birthday things like that. I guess I just popped in here to say look out for an event planning or party planning video in the future. I'm not gonna make it right now because I'm too in the middle of a bunch of other things, like the pitch deck I was working on yesterday, and then I still have to work on a book catalog after that, and then I still have to figure out these heat presses and mug presses and my new sublimation printer. Once again, more detail later when I'm fully in it, but my mind's not fully in it yet. My mind is fully in this chaos and trying to get rid of it before I can even focus on how any of these machines work. So I'll see you later, hopefully when I am in a better headspace and a cleaner office. It is time for the Estilo podcast portion of the video where I don't feel like I'm yelling at my camera. Meet Misty, my calico. So I'm pretty sure the premise of today's video was that I was gonna leave the house, and actually I did leave the house to work for many of the days this past 2 weeks. But did I ever think to record any of it? No, I did not. I did work out of a couple cafes. I didn't end up going to the co-working space I told you about. However, I am gonna go there tomorrow because I have a lot of production work to do, and I just cannot focus when I'm at home on production work. I have to design a book catalog for a book fair, so I'm just gonna go to that co-working space, churn it out, not have distractions like this one, and hopefully it'll be good. One thing I can show you is I got these t-shirts in the mail that are samples of this print-on-demand product that I have right now. So it's this shirt that on the sleeve says "A foo," and the front of it says "You're a rocker, huh?" Cause if you grew up in LA or in East LA and you ever wore all black to school, for whatever reason all the little cholo kids decided it was their God-given right to always ask, "Hey, you're a rocker, huh?" It is such a weirdly universal experience over here that, you know, I just had to commemorate it in a t-shirt. So I did. I chose this like washed black denim style, so it looks a little like, I don't know, maybe it's such an old shirt that I've had it since back then. It was just a silly product I thought of. I'm not taking it too seriously, but if you want it, it is in my shop. Oh, actually, if you go to the website areyouarocker.fu, you can buy it there. I'm not even joking, that is a real website. And on the subject of print-on-demand t-shirts, we are about to start doing our own t-shirts and mugs and tote bags. So that's a thing that I never thought I'd say or do, because if you saw the first video on this channel, you know that I hate crafting and I hate DIYing, but this year I'm trying new things. I keep feeling like I'm running my business backwards. I feel like most people start with DIYing things and then they do production. Like, I feel like maybe when I started my business in 2020, I should have been doing all this experimenting with stuff. I'm pointing that way because that's where the new heat presses are. But I feel like in 2020, when I started the business, I should have probably done all that experimentation back then. But I really just wanted to be a stationery company. I didn't have my mind on apparel because I was like, well, I'm not fashionable. I don't know what people want to see. But I am slowly learning what my customers want, which I think is more important. They want t-shirts, they want tote bags, they want mugs. So I'm gonna give them that, you know, straight from me. So you're gonna see all of that in the next video. I haven't even used the new printer with the sublimation ink or used the heat presses at all. I just kind of made room for them, put them on the shelves, and that's all I've had time for. So next week's video, I say next week, but it's every 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, you're gonna watch my hopefully not struggle with the sublimation process, with the printing process. I look forward to it actually. It's just something new. It's something I can do and not just sit at my computer. So if you've ever used a heat press or sublimation ink or any of that, let me know your best tips. And if they could not be tips about what to buy and not to buy, that'd be great, because I already bought everything that I think I need. Actually, we haven't bought the products themselves. We just bought mugs that match the ones that I'm currently selling on my website through Printful, but I haven't sourced any t-shirts or apparel. So do send me recommendations for that. And if you've never done this before, but you do like shopping, what would you rather have? A t-shirt, a tote bag, or a mug? Maybe that'll determine what I buy more of or what I want to make for you guys. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Sorry this one was so short. I think it was short. I don't know how long that sandwich footage ended up being, but I'm kind of feeling like maybe that took up most of the video and you're just like, what the heck? Reina, get back to entrepreneuring. I don't want to know about your fucking sandwiches. Okay, bye!